Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 12 of the 31 Days of Horror. D Bougie 86 here again. That's right, peeps. And today I got another 2005 film. That's right. Getting along right there with 2005. And today I decided to revisit The Skeleton Key. Yeah, this is a movie I actually haven't seen in years. I rented this back in the day on Redbox when Redbox was first a thing. I think this was like the first movie I ever rented from Redbox. Well, one of them, anyways. Skeleton Key, very interesting plot of this one. Uh, Pretty much we're introduced to our main character, Caroline, who's played by Kate Hudson in this movie. And she's a hospice worker. When we first meet her, she's, you know, seeing like the ins and outs of her job and the negative side of her job when nobody wants to pick up the dead people's stuff. Yeah, she's going through a lot because later on we find out it's involved in her personal life too. That's why she has a connection with the people that she works with in hospice. And one day she just has enough and she decides to take a job offer where she's going to become a hospice worker for this old elderly couple that live in this bayou swamp in New Orleans. And she introduced to that couple, Violet, played by Gina Rollins, and Ben, played by John Hurt, who is the man in question who is bedridden after a stroke. Once Caroline gets there, things start to act weird. Uh, Ben starts to react differently than a normal stroke patient would. And Violet seems suspect right away. And yeah, it gets batshit crazy from there. It's pretty much Carolyn trying to figure out what is going on with this couple and why they are like the way they are. And she meets a few friends to help her on the way, like her friend, is it Jill? I think it's Jill in the movie. Yeah, her friend that she talks to here and there. And also this mysterious, the old elderly couple's lawyer comes into play later as well, played by Peter Sarsgaard. And yeah, it's just the gist of it. It's like a supernatural thriller slash mystery film where Kate Hudson's character ends up trying to solve this mystery. Uh, when I'm thinking of back when I actually have seen this film in the past, I don't think it really hit me the way that it should have the first time. This time, I think age has done this film better because it's a lot more natural the way the aspect of the acted and stuff, and you get to see Kate Hudson's actually really good in this movie. At the time period, she was doing like a lot of rom coms and stuff like that, and uh, it's kind of refreshing to see her in a different type of role. She's playing like this strong, independent woman who's not taking shit from Gina Rollins, who's fucking fantastic in this movie as well. Gina Rollins fucking steals this movie. She's a fucking bitch. Yeah, she's great. John Hurt's great. He doesn't really say a lot of lines in the movie because of, the way his condition is supposed to be in the movie. But, it's cool to see John Hurt still in the movie. And Peter Sarsgaard's character is very interesting. It's all I'll give away for you guys who haven't seen it. It's kind of a... Because I've seen him play two types of characters in my life, and I think that's one of the reasons why they cast him in this movie. But I like how this goes. It goes into like that southern bayou. The atmosphere is thick with it. With the house itself is like a character in the movie. I like that aspect of this. Every piece of the house has like a history and little clues to what's going on within it. And I like that. I like that a lot about this movie. It has a lot of good like southern atmosphere to it for its setting. And the house itself feels like a character in its own right. especially the way the way that they kind of describe it once they you know talk about it. It kind of had like burnt offering vibes when they first get there, but then it turns into something else, and you're like, oh yeah. But yeah, the ending itself, I didn't expect much from it, but overall, I really enjoyed it on this watch. This is actually a really good movie. If I would have to rate the Skeleton Key off the top of my head, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed this, guys, for what it was. I wasn't expecting much, especially on revisit, but really fucking dug it. Skeleton Key, no slouch. 8.5 out of 10. Check it out. Alright, guys, that's it for day 12 as usual. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. If you notice why I'm kind of quiet, it's because it's very late. But anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. See you then. Peace out.